Hi, my beautifuls. Welcome back and thank you so much for joining me. I have a full body workout for you today, primarily focusing on the total core, so upper abs, lower abs, and obliques, the shoulders and upper back muscles, and the quads, okay? We are using ankle weights, a set of hand weights, and the yoga block. I'm going with my usual 2 kilo set of hand weights for today. And for those of you who have been asking about the weight of my ankle weights are 500 grams each. So once you've got your ankle weights on and your other equipment nearby, let's get started. Coming into a 4-point position on your mat, as always, we're going to start off with some spinal movement here, guys. Dropping the belly, opening the chest, and lifting the eye gaze for a deep inhale through the nose before rounding through the spine, strongly pressing the mat away as you exhale through your mouth and bring your eye gaze towards your belly button. Flowing through this cat-cow stretch at your own pace, taking this time to move with the breath and connect with your body. I encourage you to close down through your eyes here. Just get in tune with yourself. Add on any extra movement that you feel like your body might benefit from today. 2 more rounds of breath just like this, guys. Take your time. Beautiful. Last time, dropping into that extension. Deep breath in. Exhale into that flexion, really press the mat away. And then can you meet me with a neutral spine? Inhale here. Exhale to twist and reach the left arm to the ceiling. Your eye gaze will follow. And then we inhale to thread that left arm underneath the body, reaching all the way through. Briefly rest down before we exhale to twist and reach. Good. And again, we inhale, thread under, left shoulder and ear briefly meet the mat. Exhale, twist, reach up. Final time, inhale under. Exhale, twist, reach. Just hold that rotation for an extra moment. And then your left hand will meet the mat. Inhale. Exhale, right arm rises. Thread it underneath the body. Breathe in. Exhale, twist and reach. And again, we inhale under. Exhale up. Final time, reach all the way under, all the way up. Once again, we just hold for that extra moment. Beautiful. Right hand will meet the mat. Let's take the knees nice and wide. Round through the spine to draw the sit bones back to the heels, resting down into a nice active child's pose. Reaching the fingertips away from you as you keep your bum connected to your heels. You should feel a nice release through your lats. Let's take a deep inhale here, filling all the way up to the very top of the chest with air. And then as we exhale, we press up through a rounded spine. As the shoulders come over the wrists, we drop the pelvis, open through the chest and lift the eye gaze. Good. Relax your shoulders. Inhale here. And then exhale to press back once again through a rounded spine into that child's pose. Flowing through here, guys, at your own pace. You are always inhaling deeply in stillness. Exhaling powerfully to transition from one position to another through a rounded spine. Good work. Focus on relaxing those shoulders in that extension. You're doing amazing, getting that beautiful movement through your spine. Here for another 2 before you meet me in that upward dog, that extension. Good. This will be your final time taking it back to that child's pose. Take that beautiful deep inhale and then exhale, roll it forwards, resting here. Coming into your rotation, start to pull your left shoulder back, right shoulder comes forwards. Can you look over your left shoulder towards your heels? Come all the way back through center to the other side. And then we go for 1 more to each side here, guys. Good. Once you have done 2 rotations to each side, you can swivel your legs around. Getting started with our ab work today, you will only need your block and not your weight. glutes. So come lying all the way down on your back for me. Now, the soles of your feet are connected to the mat. Block is in your hands. First thing we do here is find our imprint spine. Can you tuck your tailbone under for me? Feel your lower back connect to the mat and then brace your core firm through your abs. From here, we take the block horizontally into both hands. Stretch the arms long directly up towards the ceiling. Lift your heels up off the mat and inhale. As you exhale, start to reach that block over your knees. As you come up through your chest lift, your eye gaze will come to the top of your knees, and then we inhale to lower. Good. Exhale, lift, sweeping those arms with control. Little pause at the top before we inhale to lower. Flowing through here, guys, warming up through those upper abdominals. It's important to remember that this is a chest lift. It's a crunch up through your upper abdominals. It is not a head or a neck lift. You are crunching ribs to hips. Try to think about lifting your upper back all the way up off the mat. Your head and neck come along for the ride. Super important that you don't start this movement by pulling or thrusting forwards through the head and neck. We want to focus on the abs here. Relax your shoulders as you lift. Adding on our first layer in 3. Left leg will march to tabletop as we lift our chest in 2. Fabulous. Last one like this. Lower down, breathe in, and then we exhale, lift. Left leg comes to tabletop point through the toes. Inhale, lower. Lightly rest the ball of the left foot to the mat. We're alternating sides here, guys, so you'll go right leg on your next one, working through that chest lift with a single leg march to tabletop as you lift the chest. Beautiful. Keep using the breath. Now you'll probably find that you're reaching the block over the shin of the tabletop leg. Good. We are here for 6 before we hold it lifted. In 5, pointing through those toes. Let's go for 4. Good. Are you maintaining that imprint of your lower spine? Final 3. Exhale up, inhale down, last 2. Beautiful. On this next one, hold it lifted for me. Work side to side in those marches, keeping your chest lifted as high as you can, keeping that belly drawn in. Now, maybe we start to make this a little bit more dynamic here, switching from side to side, so coming into more of a toe tap. Beautiful. You're here for 6. Legs will remain in tabletop in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, both legs to tabletop, lower your chest to inhale, and then we exhale to lift and reach the block over the shins, inhale to lower. So same movement, we've just got the legs in tabletop now. Your knees are stacked directly over your hips, ankles are in line with your knees. Good, guys. Make sure your chin is not tucked to your chest. Lift your eye gaze to your knees. Beautiful. Use the exhale breath to power it up. Please make sure you are not arching through that lower back. All right, we are going to add on our first layer. The next time you lift your chest, as you do so, can you take the block into the left hand, pass it behind both of your legs from the left hand to the right, and then as you lower it comes between both hands. Switch sides, lift up, right hand passes block to left hand behind the legs, left hand passes block to right hand as you lower. Beautiful, guys. So we've just added on that pass of the block. Just make sure you are switching directions each time here. To facilitate this movement, we want to make sure we're lifting our chest high enough that it's quite easy for us to have enough room to pass the block behind our legs. So try to think about lifting the chest higher as opposed to driving the knees in further towards you. Beautiful. Breathing deeply. Are we starting to feel a little bit of fire building in the core yet? Good stuff, you guys. All right, we're going to come in with our next layer. Next time you pass the block from the left hand to the right, as you do so, we lift up, we extend the right leg long, it sweeps down. As we lower, the right leg comes back to tabletop. Other side, right hand passes block to left, behind the right thigh as the left leg extends. So we've just added on that single leg extension as we lift. And it's going to be the opposite leg to the hand that is passing the block. Bit of coordination for you. Brain and body working super hard. Please make sure you are switching sides at the top. You're relaxing your shoulders. You're breathing deeply, intentionally, and moving nice and slow to really get the most out of this ab work. We only take that leg as low in extension as we can whilst maintaining that imprint spine. Beautiful work, you guys. Now, when we layer on, if something doesn't feel good for you, leave it out and just stick with whatever layer suits your body best. All right, in saying that, the next time you lift up, as you pass the block behind your knee, can you also extend your tabletop leg, toes point to the ceiling, and then as you lower down, both legs to tabletop. So as you lift, you create an L shape, a capital L shape with your legs, passing that block behind the leg from one hand to another, and then bring the legs to tabletop as you lower. Good, guys. Use that breath as it starts to get spicy. Keep getting that chest up nice and high. Beautiful work. Focus on that length. Point those toes. You are here for 6 before we hold it lifted. Amazing, guys. Final 5. You've got this. Let's go for 4. Use that breath. Oh, my abs are on fire. 3. Are you still switching sides? 2. All right, ready? Last one. Meet me lifted. We work through scissor kicks here, passing the block behind the legs. If this doesn't work for you, you can go for the leg extensions. You have 7, 6, get that chest up, 5, 4, pulsing in 3, in 2, last one, stay lifted, both legs to tabletop, reach the block over your shins and pulse up and up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, bring the feet to the outer edges of the mat, cactus through the arms, and give those legs a nice rock from side to side. Releasing through those abs, just catching your breath for a moment. And then when you're ready to keep moving, you can rock yourself up. All right, so we're going to continue to work through our core whilst warming up our quads. A little bit of glutes here as well, guys. So 1 weight in each hand. Now, bring the weights to your chest and have your elbows nice and wide here. All we're going to do to start off with is come into this high kneel and work through a kneeling squat. So if you need padding under your knees, just fold your mat over a few times. All right, so we dip the glutes down, upper body hinges forwards, bum hovers off the heels, and then we exhale up, squeeze strongly through the glutes and the abs. Good, so inhale down, relax your shoulders, exhale up. It's not going to feel like much at the start, but I really want you to utilize that mind to muscle connection. I want you to feel the squeeze of the glutes to the top and really feel that pull of your abs. You want to have that super strong brace through your core at the top here, guys. Amazing work. All right, you are just here for another 4 before we add on. In 3. Beautiful work. In 2. Good. On this next one, come up. Maintain the squeeze of the glutes and the abs. You're coming back through your thigh stretch. So start to hinge back. Find that challenge point where you feel a pinch in your quads. Come forwards with control, then dip it down through your squat. Press up. Good. Hinge it back. Beautiful. Bring it forwards with control, then dip it down. So you maintain core connection the whole time here. The only time you release the squeeze of the glutes is when you dip it back, then you squeeze it up, and you hinge it back. Fabulous work, you guys. We want to get those quads nice and fired up, nice and warm, so that they are ready when we come up to standing. And we're just continuing to work that core. Beautiful. All right, we're going to start to add on here. Next time you come out of that kneeling squat, as you hinge back, I want you to lengthen your arms out in front of you, relax your shoulders. Bring the weights to your chest. As you come forwards, then dip. Lift, lengthen, hinge back. Bring it forwards, dip it down. Beautiful work, you guys. Good stuff. We are here for another 4. And then we're going to start to combine these 2 movements. In 3. Good. In 2. Beautiful. On this next one, come back, hold. Maintain your hinge. I want you to dip your bum to tap your heels, press up, bring it forwards, kneeling squat. Exhale, lift. Hinge, you hold that hinge, dip, lift, bring it forwards, tap it down. So you should really start to feel those quads. When you take that dip, you are doing so well. All right, we do have another layer through the upper body here. Next time you come back into that hinge, dip the hips, lift and hold. You have one fly. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, close, come forwards, kneeling squat. Exhale up, lengthen, hinge back, dip, lift, hold your hinge, open, close, bring it forwards, take it down. Good work, you guys. It's going to get spicy through those quads super quickly. Please maintain that super strong squeeze of your abs here to support your lower back. All right, 5 more like this. Whew. Quads are saying hello. Keep squeezing those glutes. Dip, lift, open, close. Final 3, just like that. I feel like I just messed up my counting. Sorry if I did. Good. Oh my goodness, you guys, last 2. You are strong. You've got this. All right, next time you come forwards, this is your last little kneeling squat. Enjoy it. Press up. Ready? Come back. Dip, lift, fly. Come up, little pause, straight back. Dip, lift, fly. 4, 5. Good, you guys. Maintain that hinge. Last 4. We hold it all the way back. In 3. You are doing so well. You have 2. Quads are not okay. Last one, ready? Bring it back, lengthen the arms. Dip and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, dip, lift, just your fly. 5. Hold it back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it forwards. Oh my goodness, how are your quads? I hope you're ready because we are going to continue to work them. Before you come up to standing, just place your block long ways, so horizontal in the center of your mat, and grab both of your weights. Elevate your heels on the long edge of the block. Okay, they're nice and high. You've got one weight in each hand. Now, flip your palms to face
away from you. First layer is nice and simple. We're going to take a squat with a bicep curl. So you keep your upper body upright. Imagine that you're sliding down a wall, curl as you bend through those knees, bringing the glutes in line with the knees, and then we come up. Good, so we inhale, slide down. Can you maintain strong core connection? Exhale, press up. Good, inhale, slide down. Exhale, press up. Beautiful work, you guys. Flowing through here. Your knees will slide out over your ankles here. We are targeting the quads. You curl the weights to the shoulders as you come down. Exhale, press up. You have a nice straight spine. Good, you are sliding down a wall. Amazing work. In 4, meet me at the bottom. We add on. In 3. Beautiful. Keep that core on for 2. All right, on this next one, curl it down, hold, relax your shoulders. Flip your palms to face away from you as you go for a shoulder press. Stay low, flip them to face the shoulders again as you curl it in, stand. Tension for the quads, we come down, flip the palms, press up, flip the palms, draw down, lengthen the arms to stand. Beautiful work, you guys. Use the breath. Take it slow. Don't rush the arm movements so that you can release the tension on the legs earlier. That is cheating. Good. We have more layers coming, but you do have 4 more like this. Inhale down. Hold as low as you can. Relax your shoulders for that press. Last 3 before we layer. Let's go for 2. Good, guys. All right, on this next one, curl, press and hold. Come through your around the world. Palms face away from you. Slowly circle the arms down. Slowly back up. Curl to the shoulders. Lengthen to stand. Squat and curl. Press. Stay low. I know it burns those quads. I know. Time under tension. You've got it. Keep flowing through here. Drop the weights if you have to. Just keep on moving. You are strong. Curl and squat. Hold and press. Go for your around the world. It's slow, it's controlled. Micro bend through your elbows. Feel your shoulder blades squeezing together. Good. Draw it back to the shoulders first, then release to stand. 1 rep at a time, guys. This is a real big test for our endurance. Stay upright. As you start to fatigue, make sure you're not rounding through your upper back. Remember, you're sliding down a wall. I know it burns. I know those quads get fired up so quickly when we work through our elevated squats. You're doing so well. There's no more layers here or anything, I promise. So let's just go for 5. Inhale down. You can exhale to press. Keep breathing steadily. Focus on 1 movement at a time. 4. Good. You're doing so well. Take that around the world really slow. Good. Last 3. Whew. Get as deep as you can in that squat for me. Good. Final 2. So close, all right? I'm dying with you. Seriously, I am dying. I'm so mad at myself right now. Last one. Ready? Deep breath in. Come down. Press up. Just that around the world. Inhale. Exhale. You've got it. 5. Stay low. Bend those knees. 4. 3. 2. Do not stand. Last 1. Weights to chest. Pulse through those quads. Up and down. Up an inch, down an inch. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Hold. Release the arms. Just those bicep curls. 7. You can stand in 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Stand up. Take a rest. Take a moment, but Keep your heels on the block. Don't get mad at me, okay? We are not squatting anymore, I promise. Focusing more on the upper body now. If you need to pause the video, grab a drink, do what you need to do, come back in when you're ready. So to give us a rest, let's just start working off through a shoulder press. So bringing the weights to your shoulders, this time the palms are facing inwards, standing nice and tall, maintaining that engagement through your core. We're just going to exhale to press up and then inhale to draw the weights to the shoulders with control. Exhale to press, inhale, draw it down. All right, so use this time to reconnect with your breath. Slow everything down. Good work, you guys. We're going to start to come into a hinge in 3, okay? Meet me with the weights to the shoulders in 2. Good. Exhale up, bring it down. Now, start to lengthen your arms as you send your hips back and down. Hinging the upper body forwards, coming into a slight bend through the knees. Once you feel a pull on your hamstrings, pause. Then slowly drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes to come back up. Weights come to the shoulders, you press up. Good, so you hinge. Make sure you're maintaining a nice flat back. Feel that pull on your hamstrings. Bring the weights to the shoulders, press up at the top. So we will start to work back into that fly that we worked through in our thigh stretch earlier. So really targeting those shoulders, those upper back muscles. The next time you're down in that hinge, meet me there. We're going to exhale, open the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lower with control, curl to the shoulders, press. Good. See, not too hectic, not too heavy on the lower body at all, okay? I promise. I was scared to tell you that we were keeping our heels on the block. Good, guys. Relax those shoulders, so keeping them drop down away from the ears when we go for that fly. Good. Keep your eye gaze to the top of your mat, so we don't want the chin resting on the chest. Beautiful. Connecting back in with the breath, slowing it down. Let's add one more layer here. So come down, you go for your fly. Lower the arms and hold, 1 row. Elbows glide back past the ribcage. Squeeze, release, curl, press to stand. Beautiful. That is your full flow here, guys. 1 fly, 1 double arm row, and then we curl and press to stand. When you go for that overhead press, keep your core on. Your core has been working throughout every single series we've done today. Good. Try to prevent the ribs from flaring. We're here for 4, and then we're going to hold it in that hinge and just work our fly and our row. Good. In 3. Beautiful work, you guys. Remember, we want that little pull on the hamstrings down here. Final 2. You're doing amazing. Last one, we hold down. We go fly, row. Good. Fly and row. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, open into that fly. Take little pulses, or more so half reps, so super slow and controlled. You will feel the fire burning in your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lower down, stand up, and now you can take those heels off that block. Beautiful work, you guys. We're coming back down to the mat to finish. So coming all the way down, the block will stay horizontal and it will come towards the top of your mat, and then you will bring 1 weight either side, meeting me in a 4-point kneel with 1 weight in each hand. You know the drill here. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, core is on, you're drawing your belly in. Now, tuck the toes to the mat. We're going to work our knee hover, so we all know this one very well. Exhale, squeeze through your abs to lift the knees just a few inches up off the mat. And then we tap to inhale, lift to exhale. So you are pressing up and out of your shoulders. You are never ever looking down at your knees. You're looking towards the top of your mat. We are working those lower abs. Good. All right. Now, when we add on, we will be coming back into that neutral grip row that we just did in our standing upper body. So you're going to hold those knees lifted in 3. Good. In 2. On this next one, lift those knees up and hold. Left arm, rose, release. Right arm, rose, release, tap it down. Now, you will shift from side to side for these rows, okay? That's obviously going to happen, but what we want to do is try and stay nice and steady and strong through our core to prevent a huge rock from side to side. You might find that bringing your feet further apart gives you a bigger base of support and makes it a little bit easier. Good. All right, guys. The next time you lift, you're going to go for your rows here. Left, right. Hold the knees hovering. Step your left leg out, right leg out, left leg in, right leg in, tap down. So now that's our flow. We lift, we go row, row. Step out, out, in, tap down. I really want you to maintain that super strong squeeze of your abs, especially for those step outs. Beautiful work. You are just going for 3 more like this. Take it slow. Good. You can take a little rest when you tap those knees down. Final 2. Beautiful work, you guys. All right. Last one. Lift those knees up. Just stay with those rows for me. Left, right. Knees are hovering. Left, right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower the hands to the mat. Keep the knees hovering. We step out, out, in. Out, out, in. 5, 4. Meet me with the legs out in 3, 2. Last one. Step those legs out, out, and hold. You have 2 shoot backs. Bend through the knees, bring the bum to the heels, shoot it forwards with control. And again, back, forwards, step in, you go row left, right. That's your flow, guys. Out, out, 2 shoot backs. With power, with control, find your plank, step in, go for your rows. Beautiful work, getting that heart rate up to finish class. Now you take this at your pace. You can let those knees go nice and wide for those shoot backs, making sure the bum is dropping down towards the heels. Good, so kind of like a crouching tiger. And then you come in, you keep the knees hovering for those rows. Your core is working super hard. Your upper body is working super hard, and your quads are also working for those shoot backs. So finishing off through all of the muscles that we've been focusing on for today. You just have 4, guys, okay? You're doing so well. 4 full rounds. Last 3. We are going to stay with those shoot backs in another 2. Good, take those rows with control. Then you go for 2 shoot backs. Last full one. Step in, row, row. Step out, out. Just those shoot backs. Inhale back. Exhale forwards. Use that power. Enjoy building strength. Enjoy challenging yourself. 6, 5. Holding your plank in 4. In 3, 2, last 1. Hold your plank. Now we step in, out, out for 6. Good. 5. Step in to hold in 4. Knees stay hovering in 3. In 2. Last one, knees are hovering. Row. Left, right, left, right. That block is there for a reason. You have 6. Keep the knees hovering in 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, knees are hovering. Place the weights out of the way. Hands either side of the block. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. You're going to feel your quads, feel your abs, feel your upper body. You are strong. You have 5, 4, child's pose in 3, in 2. Last one, drop it down. Knees go wide. Bring the bum all the way back to the heels. Reach those fingertips away from you. Resting down here. Deep breaths here, guys. Come back into the body, back into the breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Beautiful work. Take a moment here. Briefly shuffle your block out of the way and your weights so that we can come into a little bit of rotation, okay? So staying down nice and low, we start to walk the hands over to the left. Your right hand will stack on top of the left, and then you can start to gently draw your right side down towards the mat. Eye gaze naturally comes underneath that left armpit. You're breathing deeply, feeling that gentle pull down the right side. Good work, guys. On your next exhale, let's walk those hands back through center all the way to the other side. Left hand stacks on top of right. We gently draw that left shoulder, left ear down towards the mat. Eye gaze comes underneath the right armpit. And you just continue to work through that beautiful, deep and intentional breath. Amazing. All right, guys, on your next exhale, walk those hands all the way back through center and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly walk the hands back in towards the body. We're going to come into a little static stretch for your quads. So come into a low kneel like this. You're sitting up on your feet and then slowly start to walk yourself back like this, okay? Everyone's range is going to be a little bit different here. See if you can rest all the way down to your forearms like this. You might even be able to rest all the way down on your back. I certainly cannot. From here, feel free to release the neck. Just let the head hang heavy and just start to work through some super deep belly breath. So breathing in through the nose, filling up the belly, then sending that air up into the ribs and the chest. Before you exhale through the mouth, feel that nice pull on your quads. Good, just settling into this stretch, letting the body sit in stillness after all of that dynamic movement. One more round of breath here, guys. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Slowly start to walk yourself back up. You can bring the hands all the way forwards, dropping into your extension. Finishing class the same way we started. Coming into our rotation, relax those shoulders. Left shoulder draws back, right shoulder drops forwards. Eye gaze comes to the heels. All the way through center to the other side. One more each side here, guys. Beautiful. And then when you are ready, come back through center. Find a comfortable seated position to meet me in to finish class with a clearing breath as always, okay? You might even want to close down through your eyes. Take a moment, give those shoulders a roll back. When you are ready, let's go for a deep inhale through the nose as we open through the chest, waving those arms up, finding length through the spine. Palms will touch at the top. As you exhale, bring those hands down through your heart center. Give yourself so much love, appreciation, and recognition for showing up for your movement today. Make sure you give your body some love and some thanks for getting you through this class, for everything that it does for you every single day. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love working out with you. Thank you for working out with me. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful week, and I will see you for your next workout. Mwah. Bye.